evening, I would say Kim Jong-un's Ointment.
I'm Josh Cooper, and we are Kim Jong-un's Ointment. And in order for us to properly apply ourselves, if one of you fine audience members would be kind enough to give us a word.
Pistachio.
I heard hamster first. So I actually had a hamster as a kid.
Oh.
Yeah, I had that habit trail thing. It was pretty awesome. I was more into the architecture of it than the hamster itself. I wasn't very good at the whole thing. I went to school, I'd come home, hamster would be there, and then one day I'd come home and it was just sort of laying there panting very heavily, and I'm thinking, I'm doing everything right, you know? I keep changing the cedar at the bottom, I keep feeding it, I keep cleaning the cage, I keep feeding it, I keep cleaning the cage. Water! Oh. Shit! No water! You know, sitting there with an eyedropper trying to feed the thing, but it was just too late. It was a pretty bad instruction.
What was his name?
I don't remember. It was a little traumatic.
I never had a hamster. I never wanted a hamster. I always wanted something that I could pet and walk. So the idea of a hamster seemed foreign to me. And but my friend Scott had a hamster, and you knew immediately when you entered Scott's house that he had a hamster because you could smell like, is it like, I don't know if it's the bodily function, or is it the cedar, or is it the pellets? But something had a stench to it, like this dude's got a hamster, so I knew that Scott had it.
Dude, what is that smell?
What smell?
You don't smell that?
No. Oh, my mother's cooking like, I don't know, some kind of Italian food. You want to stay?
Italian food? From beyond the grave, maybe?
No, like
That's not Italian. It smells like death.
I mean, sometimes she makes like those, like the pierogies, like the meatballs. Sometimes they have like a heavy, like a meaty kind of thing. Is that what you mean, like meaty?
I guess it could be meaty, like in a sort of festering, rotting kind of way.
Oh,
Did your mom learn to cook?
Oh, no. Oh, you're thinking of Spiky.
Spiky? What the hell is spiky?
Spiky, well, Spiky, he's...
Whoa!
Dude, it's just a freaking hamster. He's not moving.
Yeah, I know he's not moving. But they're like insects, kind of eating whatever that used to be.
No, you're right. It's funny, you know, he hasn't been as interactive usually. I gave him the pellets, I gave him everything that they say, and then there's like this big, like a tube. I figured maybe it was like oxygen so he could breathe in it.
Water?
Dead.
Dead.
I'm sorry.
So we are gathered here today to pay our respects to Vincent de Cambria. And as Vincent's closest friend, perhaps you'd like to say a few words.
I would. Vincent DiCambrio. Is that who we're addressing? DiCambrio.
Yes, my son. Yes.
Okay.
I must admit, in 20 years in the parish, I've never had anyone ask me that.
Well, it's the first time I've ever had to give a eulogy for someone that I didn't know who it was, so I just let you know. But I'll do it. No, it's fine. I'm an actor, I'll do it.
By all means.
Well, I didn't know Vincent well. I didn't know him at all, but from what I could hear, he really cared a lot.
He was known as a caring man. Yes.
Yeah, he was really caring, and not only did he care about people and himself and others, he cared about hamsters. And that's why I loved him, because it didn't matter whether the hamster smelled bad, he just loved everybody. He didn't smell, didn't make a difference to him, because we I mean, let's be honest.
It is said that you can judge a society by how it treats its small, furry friend.
Yes! And the thing about it, now I'm getting the whole picture of who we're doing. It's helping.
Okay.
Thank you, Father. In conclusion, he lived the way he died, which by that I mean he didn't communicate much, except in the leaving of it. And his death has left me a changed man, for I, as his owner, will never, ever treat a hamster with the, what?
You owned the deceased.
Yes.
You owned.
I know what I'm doing.
I think there are laws that preclude you owning the deceased, sir.
Right. This is my eulogy, so respect. F off, Father.
By all means,
Yes.
carry on.
So, we're in conclusion, that the only way that I can ever repay the debt that God has bestowed upon me in the early departure of this man's life, it's a man, right?
Yes.
Die, will be to honor his memory, which includes not only his actions, but his smell. And to me, it's all part of the human condition. So let us all bow our heads and remember Vincent for the man he was,
Oh, let us pray, please, for the love of
and the
God.
man
So, Vinny, I know you're a man of few words, but what was this thing on the loading dock with that broad?
Oh. Her?
Yeah.
Not much. She's
She's not your wife.
No, she's not my wife, but she's got qualities that would make for a good wife, and why waste them?
You, sir, are an enlightened man. I would not have taken it that way.
Yeah. So what's it to you? I mean, like, what is this? Like a quiz show? You wanna guess the riddle, or like what the fuck? I
Well,
mean,
no, I saw you talking to her,
Yeah.
and your wife and I went to high school together, and I gotta look out for her.
why? She's a free agent. And look, I know infidelity is that's what we're talking about here, right?
I don't know, is that what we're talking about?
Well, since you brought it up, yeah. I love her. I love her. You know, I love her.
Wait, do you love the wife or you love the other girl?
Yeah.
So you're into one of these poly dating things.
Like, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, using a technical word doesn't conceal the fact that, ba-boom, right? Yeah. All right, poly. We were poly. We did a poly. So, why are you trying to make me feel bad?
I'm not trying to make you feel anything. I'm just trying to wrap my head around what it is you got going on.
Well, look, we worked together for years, right? You and I, we joined together. We were promoted together. We double dated together. So you have a vested interest, I understand, in the welfare of my family, right? Did I say
We're
that?
all family, you know?
So what's your point? You want me to stop? You're not
My
asking
point
me.
is,
Ask the question!
what are you doing with your wife?
We're working it out.
Working what out, you rat bastard?
Why do you care? You're
Because she's like a sister to me.
All right. Well, I'm not having sex with your sister, all right? How's that?
All right, that sounds right.
I think I see it.
When do you think he's going to feed us?
The guy is so self-absorbed.
Oh my God, I mean, we're stuck in this little plastic box, and I mean, all we can do is drink, eat, and run on that stupid wheel.
Hey, you know what? I think I got some moisture out of the floor. For like 2 days, I've been sucking on the bottom of the... It's like linoleum.
I don't know, I spent like 2 hours on that wheel, it's like fucking CrossFit. Should be something to drink.
I know, like, I keep sucking like this, the tube, and it's like air, but nothing.
Hey, asshole, yeah, you!
Yeah, asshole.
Yeah, have some water.
Water, fuckhead, what? He acts like he's so, like, not interested in us.
It's like, why are we even here?
Jerry, I don't know how we got into this. You know what? We were rolling free in the valley, and then that man scoops us up. He scoops us up with a trowel. Remember that day?
I remember that day, it's your fault. I was fast enough, I was waiting on you.
I know. I had to finish.
Thank you.